You hear me? Does it sound better here or here? Here
Go forward again.
or there?
Go back.
Here?
Come
Or
further. Way further.
What?
Yeah,
Here?
there you go. All right, now just kind of keep doing that.
Like this?
So we're live after episode 4 of season 11 of The Walking Dead, and I don't know. What'd you think of it, Matt? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What'd you think of it?
I got mixed emotions.
And if you're not familiar with Matt, Matt has been on a few podcasts with me, and he's on the Patreon podcast quite a bit. So if you're not a patron, go check out the Patreon channel, and you can hear more of Matt on the podcast.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just wondering where this arc is even going. Like, it's the last season of the show ever, and the Reapers just feel like, I don't know, I hate to be negative, but they just feel like filler.
Yeah, it feels too forced. I'm not feeling them.
No. What do you think about this? What do you think about the knockoff Heisenberg?
Yeah, I was just gonna say like that. I'm glad Heisenberg made an appearance.
The dollar store Heisenberg.
Yeah, you're goddamn right.
Their whole story just sounds kind of, I don't know, man. Like, we were soldiers, and then
we were mercenaries in Afghanistan. Well, hey, buddy, we just evacuated just the other day, so we cool on that.
And it's like we were in a church and it caught fire and everybody lived, and then I said God is real and we're gonna kill people in the name of God. But he had some of that blue corn whiskey.
And oh my God, yeah, they became modern day Crusades.
But I mean, I don't know. I knew it was Daryl's cursed, man. He's a fan favorite. Whenever it's a Daryl centered episode, I'm never into him.
Yeah, I'm with you. They're not that great.
Looking in the comments, I see Disney Rock says, seemed a little regurgitated to me, like we've seen this before. The Saviors captured Daryl, tried to break him, and he gets saved by a girl.
Ashley and I said, man, if they start playing Easy Street, like, oh no, we ain't on Easy Street no more, boy.
Well, what's bad is my daughter was on her tablet, and some little kiddie song was playing when he was sitting in the jail cell, like perfectly timed. And I really thought, are we about to get another shitty song with Daryl? Daryl's gonna be in a jail cell. Like, why, man?
Listen, Leia Bade. Oh yeah, with Leia come back too. What'd you think of that?
I've only seen her one episode, so I'm not that attached to her.
I'm not either.
I'm like Dog is a treacherous little bastard, ain't he? Yeah, like she comes out and Dog just stands there like, sorry, you've been taking care of me for like the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, but this one woman who I haven't seen in forever, I'm gonna pick her over you.
I mean, in Dog's defense, I mean Daryl or someone else.
Yeah, she is hotter than Daryl, so
yeah. Don't get me wrong, like if I got some alone time with Daryl, this might happen.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what. I bet Daryl. I really thought too, being they were super Christian, because I don't know. Every apocalypse has to have radical Christians out killing people. Like every apocalypse, man. Even in the books I read, like just zombie apocalypse stories. It's always the
Crusades is like style. Like it's gonna eventually make a comeback.
Right. It's like bell bottoms. It keeps finding its way back in one way or another.
Like they got the dusters and the cool badass masks. Like, yeah, I'm surprised they aren't wearing bell bottoms too.
I was going to ask you, do you think they coordinated that? Like, all right, now to be a member of our gang.
Yes. Yes, they do. There's some rehearsal. They rehearse.
Now, you're a girl,
shit.
So you can't wear your top open like that. You won't look tough. You'll look hot. You need a trench coat.
That's why that guy got burnt at the end, because he didn't have a menacing enough V formation, and his duster was a little bit ratty.
They're kind of like the Ginyu Force. Dragon Ball Z, they have to have now you get out in this way, and then we're going to do our pose as we get out there.
They choreographed it. You best not piss off Pope. He'll burn your ass.
I mean, it was, somebody said when Daryl was being waterboarded, I was thinking he's finally clean.
I was going to say that too. Like, yeah, so like Leia hog ties him, then washes him, then chloroforms him, then waterboards him. Like, man, this fucker's clean.
And Disney Rocks had a really good point too, because we had seen all of that, and on top of that, Negan threw someone into the fire just like this guy did.
It's either an iron to the face or you get tossed in the furnace.
What's the What was the deal? So, like, what he turned his back? What are they trying to say? He ran away, and that's
Yeah,
why
like he turned his back. Like it's a Reaper would never run away from a battle. It's like, dude, like we were getting slaughtered. I tried carrying one of our dead brothers away. Like, what more do you want from me?
That was a terrible way to go, too.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't have been as bad as and like as prolonged pain as they portrayed it. Like you would eventually just like your nerves would be burnt away. You wouldn't feel it no more, and they just die of smoke inhalation.
I was gonna say I'd read on, I think it was cracked.com. I don't even think that's a site anymore, but it used to be one of my favorites. But they said if you were ever being burned at
the subscribed to him.
They said, are they still going?
Yeah, well, yeah, on YouTube they actually do some. Side note, remind me later to show some funny ass videos on Cracked.
Yeah, I used to love crack.com, but they had said if you're ever tied to us, if you're ever being burned at the stake, just take deep breaths and the smoke inhalation will kill you long before the fire.
That's like when they were in that burning building. Like, yeah, they would have already have died from inhalation.
I was wondering about that. I mean,
and he was standing really close to that burning building. Like, that should have been hot as hell. Like, I'm Daryl Dixon, man. My back is fucking burning.
I'm Daryl Dixon. You think fire hurts me?
The back of his head should have just been singed from the heat.
Dude, people don't realize how hot fires burn. We were on 58 riding down the road, and a house was on fire to my right, and the house was like 150 yards off the road, and I could feel the heat.
Yeah, you feel there's a difference in the ambience when you're like even being that far away, you feel it.
You can feel the heat through your window, and it's like, fire is hot.
This just in, fire hot.
In case you didn't know, fire can be hot. But I don't really care for this whole Reaper thing, and I hate to be that way.
No,
I want it
feels like just another played out plot. Like, man, we've seen this time and time again.
I wanted to. I mean, like, this better be going somewhere.
In the Bible.
It needs to go somewhere. And I need to adjust. I can't, it's not you, it's me. It's this Scarlet unit I'm using, but I can't hear you. I can hear you, but I can't hear you well. So if I talk over you, I don't mean
do I need to get back to doing closer or farther again? Which is gooder?
Now, who is this? The Fool on the Hill says, want to keep watching, but it's nearly 3:30.
Well, keep watching. It's simple.
Where are you listening from? Or watching
If it's 3:30, then he's probably in the United Kingdom.
Oh man, yeah. The Fear of the Walking Dead. It looks like it's going to be Strand versus Alicia. Daryl has got to earn Pope's trust. Leah has to turn.
I love you, Leah.
I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
Find me.
Yeah,
What did he write in the season 10 part 2? He wrote something and put it in the floorboard, but then Carol found it. It's like, oh crap, is she dead?
Wait, what was that?
Remember when Daryl wrote that little note and put it under the floorboard in the second part of season 10? It said like something, find me, or I meant to be with you.
Yep.
And she never came back, and now she's part of a bunch of the religious zealot mercenaries that fought a pointless war in Afghanistan that's now over. Man, Pope is going to be pissed when he hears about that shit.
Dude, he hit the nail on the head with the politicians thing, though.
What did that damn dirty Biden do?
Which keep in mind, The Walking Dead is supposed to have started in 2010, which I think now they'd be somewhat close to where we are with all the time jumps.
Yeah.
But the war in Afghanistan would have, in his mind, it would have been where it was in 2010, which would have been like we're only halfway there.
Whoa!
Beaver, it says episode 4 is the weakest so far. Like, it's fine, but also it's the last season. I can't really see what the point of the Reapers are. It feels like filler.
Yeah.
It's like we're gonna give you, they promoted it as like it's gonna be this extended season and all of this, but it's just gonna be mostly filler.
It's gonna fizzle out.
Just trying to grab the last little bit of those advertising dollars while they can.
Unless Rick comes back.
That's what I'm saying. The Reapers better lead. It needs to lead to something. Like, not just eventually Pope dies and, Daryl.
To like an even like more super group, the Rapers, where they rape you before they kill you.
You heard of the Reapers? Well, we're the Rapers. Oh my God.
Then Rick has to come back not only to defeat this now superpower, but also to officiate Maggie and Negan's wedding.
Maggie and Negan are not getting married. Let's see. I did see episode 5, though, and night and day better for me. No spoilers, so you have something to look forward to. Okay, so at least we know next week. And Matt, you could go ahead and watch it.
No, I won't do you like that. I've taken so much from you. I felt so dirty.
But you've given so much back.
I have.
You know what I threw away today?
What's that?
Side note. I threw away the solo flip-flop. I was cleaning out my closet, and I found the one solo flip-flop, and I was like, well, you've been replaced. For those that don't know, Matt got extremely drunk on his bachelor trip and took my flip-flops somewhere. For whatever
reason.
And only one came back.
Unbeknownst to all of us, only one made its way back, which is strange because it's not a very big place. Like, you think we would have found it.
I mean, I legit rode around. I've had them flip-flops for a long. I rode around that place looking for it. I don't know where it went.
Yeah, you were stewing in your anger like, man, this was like one of the best fucking pair of flip-flops I've ever had.
It was. I had them since like 2013, and they had survived so much. Kayaking, ocean lakes trips, my 20s. Let's see. Disney Rock says, I bet the Reapers are here to maybe capture Maggie or Herschel and Negan to come to the rescue again to fully gain Maggie's trust. Maybe, but I feel like it could have been done way quicker than they're doing that.
There's better alternatives to that.
Maggie doesn't need to like Negan. Like, as a fan of the show and of both of them, I'm fine with Maggie never liking Negan. Like she won't like Negan, but she might like Negan. She's not. I'm gonna tell you, I was telling JP, man, I really want to do a big extravaganza for the last episode of it ever. Like, to have you get JP.
Just all shouting over each other.
Yeah, pretty much. The other Matt. I'm gonna get some kind of booster for the Scarlet so that I can hear yelling. Better in my headphones. Let me see if I can turn you up. Say something.
Test.
No, because your mic is high enough. Your mic's level sounds good. It's like, I guess in my headphones, my mic overpowers you a lot in my headphones, but that's just because of the unit that I'm using. How do I sound to you?
A second ago, you sounded a bit too close. Like it's
remember what I was telling you?
Yeah.
This StreamYard keeps adjusting my volume.
Yeah, let me see how mine's doing it. Let's see, I have my little settings tab here before we got on.
Because I keep it on 40. Like, now it's up to 74.
See, I don't get an input threshold. I get an output threshold, but not an that's an average. Yeah, the input adjustments are very simplified on the MacBook.
Look who dropped in to say hello.
Well, hello there.
Hello, Michael.
Do you spare us another week?
You know what I should do?
Hey, if he kills us, we don't have to go to work tomorrow.
That's true, Michael. I invite thee into my home.
That zombie comic I sent you today.
Oh,
he went to an apocalypse. Oh, man. That means I probably don't have to go to work tomorrow.
Man, that might be what I do next week is plug this setup into my MacBook and see if it doesn't mess with the MacBook settings.
It's at least for me, as of now, I don't want to dick around with it too much, but it seems like a very simplified display for how your sound input and output's working.
But there have been a lot of people online saying that Maggie and Negan are going to get together. Like, you're not the only one. You, JP,
I am of course being 100% facetious on saying that. I know no way in hell, if someone bashing my wife's brains, like some chick, and she had a big pair of tits, I'd be like, you know what? No.
You might have a big pair. You might have a big chest, but I am not forgiving you.
I would think about it, but fundamentally, I know deep down I would not, I would not be conflicted to say no.
I am conflicted. But that's the thing in the comic. Maggie never made she made peace with Negan in the sense she wasn't trying to kill him anymore. Yeah. But she never liked Negan. And as fans, I don't care if she never likes Negan.
I don't either. I totally I could understand forgiveness, but friendships are that's
right.
Never that window is never going to open.
she could be like, okay, cool, I'm gonna let you live. I'm no longer trying to kill you. Enjoy your life, but like, don't come to the party that I'm throwing later.
Yeah, you're not invited to my club, mister.
I'd be happy if they had an uneasy truce. True.
Yeah, Negan's gonna have to work for it, and he has been.
Oh yeah. Disney Rock says that he finally joined the Patreon. Woo-hoo! Hell yeah, that's awesome.
I need to come over one night and try to rig you up a little fan in your fridge just to help.
You do. I've got a lot of hot beer sitting in there right now,
and that don't sit well with me.
One of my beer fridge is the fan has died, so I turned it off.
Reminds me, I need to send Steve the specs so we can see if he has any of the size motors that you need.
Yes, he said he probably does.
I'm sure he does. That's a pretty common size fan. But like I know, like right now we could probably rig like a little tiny desk fan, like with maybe like a little lithium battery pack and just something to convect the air in there to help the condenser.
Did I tell you I now know who Coleman Domingo is?
You did. You never told me who, but I guess you wanted to keep some anonymity.
Anonymity. I know who he is, and I won't say it, but I finally found it. And for the longest time, I've thought it was this guy.
Yeah, it rhymes with Thathew Shitaker.
I thought it was this guy. Whenever, like, for the longest time, I would tell him that he was Coleman trolling me on the podcast, and he'd be like, I don't have enough time.
Yeah, it just always worked. Like whenever like I wasn't there, he would be on, or I was there and he wasn't on. Like, dude, like this dude kept fucking me.
Like, I do think you are Cuckingham Palace, though. We need to see if Cuckingham Palace makes an appearance tonight.
No, I think that's just a one and done kind of guy.
Just like every guy in my life.
Pretty much. All men are the same.
So what did you think about see, it's like with these one-off episodes, especially the Darryls, it's like there's not even a lot of things to talk about. It's like, all right,
the substance is just not there.
Like Daryl was alone.
I am a religious zealot, and we were Afghan mercenaries.
And now God saved us from fire.
Down. You ran away from that guy, so now I'm going to burn you in the fire. Daryl,
I will say this.
The burning building.
I will say this. They need to leave that whole like rubbing yourself in Walker's guts thing alone. Like, I mean, like I get that, but that happened in the comics like a time or two, and then they just completely went like into left field with it. And it's like Daryl's just reaching in there barehanded. I mean, like, wouldn't any little cut he have be game over?
Well, you see, it only happens if it affects like the plot in a negative way.
Right. Because it's like Daryl is someone I imagine always has little cuts on his hand, and he's just reaching into the belly of a walker and like rubbing this shit all over him. Like he should be infected.
Don't they ever get tired of like smelling like putrid guts?
Daryl doesn't. I'm sure the others do though.
Dude, you fucking stink. Like no wonder why Leia had to waterboard your ass. You fucking reek, man.
That was her plot, right? That was the whole
more
point.
Like Reaper's more like the Reekers, am I right?
She's like, I met this guy, I had sex with him, and he smelt like Famunda cheese.
It was heavily implied. Did they ever say they actually physically made the boom boom?
Yeah, I'm pretty. It was implied.
It was heavily implied.
Yeah,
but I'm sure Daryl's still a virgin.
Like I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that like this whole Reaper's arc is just her. She's like, so I'm gonna start a little cult with my friends. We're gonna pretend like we kill people, terrorize his friends, and then we're gonna catch him and waterboard him, and he'll finally be clean.
We'll tell him that we were Afghan mercenaries.
With the Appalachian American, but we're all infected anyway, so does it matter? Well, they've mentioned several times, don't get any of it in your eyes or in cuts. And remember, Negan was using the baseball bats full of Walker guts and the knives and stuff.
Arrows,
so I mean, yes, if that blood from an infected Walker, which it's not so much an infection as it is, well, it is. It's like it's so nasty. It's a dead person's blood that's just been sitting. I guess the idea is that it's got so much bacteria and disease.
Well, yeah, hell, you can cause sepsis. Just take another dead organisms and rubbing on you.
So yeah, it would still definitely, at least in the way the Walking Dead's portrayed it, it will definitely still kill you if it gets in an open wound.
Unless it affects the plot in a negative way, it doesn't happen.
Or you're not Daryl Dixon.
Yes.
It's Daryl's cologne. Hey, who they stink?
The ripers, man, they smell like ripe bananas.
Let's see. Speaking of Coleman, did anyone see the most recent Fear the Walking Dead trailer? Wow, Strand seems like he's going to be a villain, maybe to work with the CRM. I don't know where he stands. Damn it, Strand. Yeah, you got to get on that, Matt.
On Fear?
Yeah.
How many seasons are there right now?
They are on season 6, I believe.
Hell, we could be in the misses. We could whip that out in a weekend.
Yeah, the first season or two aren't that long. Let me see how many seasons, because
we have 20 episodes.
They just finished season 6. So
are they gonna get in the format like we're only they're doing 10 episode seasons, or are they going the full?
No, they're going the full distance, I do believe.
Damn.
Now this last season was pretty damn good. It definitely had a few lulls, like episodes, kind of like this one, but it still was all in all a pretty solid season. Except for the way they kill one character, and when it happens, you're going to be upset.
I am upset and conflicted.
Is Simon and the Wolves in the comics? No, Simon nor the Wolves are in the comics at all. Oh, and Matt, I meant to give it to you the last time you were here, man. I know you want to read the comics, and I've got all the hardcovers, but I've actually got one of the compendiums, which is technically 4 of those hardcover books in one. I bought it for $5. It was just like a thrift thing. So I don't even care about the condition. You could borrow that sometime if you wanted to get through the whole, from the beginning through the prison saga of The Walking Dead.
I'd like to do that.
It don't take long to read through, I can tell you. Do scratches kill you or just bites? Still unsure after season 11. Well, they killed Tiny in the prison. Remember the prisoners, where that walker was handcuffed and he slashes the dude, and they beat Tomas beat his head inside out because they implied a scratch would make you turn. Daryl probably has rather calloused hands. Calluses are notoriously tough. That's true. He's probably got really calloused balls too.
Yeah.
I'm Daryl. I have calluses everywhere. I wonder if he's got a Rick tattoo yet.
It's on his left butt cheek.
We tried to tattoo you, Mr. Dixon, but your skin's too calloused. The needle just bounces right off.
We don't make
everywhere.
We don't make needles forged with strong enough surgical steel to make it happen.
Yeah. So Fear the Walking Dead, a 16-episode season starting in season 2. Season 1 was just 6 episodes. Just
That's not bad. Yeah, I think we could. Yeah, if we start that, we could catch up on quick.
Season 3 is incredible.
The way JP talks about Victor Strand, it sounds like a character that would be, easy to get infatuated with.
Well, for JP's just in love with Victor Strand.
He must be doing something right then.
But apparently Coleman Domingo's not as in love with JP as JP is of him.
Well, they say never meet your what's the thing? Never meet your idols.
Yep, never meet your heroes. I wish that they would hate F each other. Talking about Maggie and Negan. I mean, it'd be better than watching Negan do Alpha.
I'm gonna pound that pussy like I pounded Glenn.
What did she said that in bed? Man, going back to the whisperer sex thing, I just imagine Alpha probably doesn't bathe very much.
It probably smells like low tide down there.
So between Negan being unshowered for a few days and Alpha never showering, the woods had to be just rank. Let's see. Never meet your girlfriend's dog. True, because a dog will betray you and go back to your psycho girlfriend. Because see, I know you don't know this part, and this is slight spoiler, but not really. But for those that have watched Fear and The Walking Dead, this just kind of feels like the Sherry Dwight thing. Because they're in the Fear the Walking Dead, there's this little section of these masked people, and somebody's girlfriend who he hadn't seen in forever ends up being a member of them, almost like one of the leaders. And it's to me, this felt just like that part of Fear in this. But I don't know. I really hope that this
At
arc
least-
is going somewhere. Like there's some
At
end
least the
game to
writers
it.
are recycling. That's very, it's very carbon neutral to them.
So what is your wife doing? Is she sitting there watching you
No,
podcast?
No, her ass is in bed. She's got to be up at 7. Oh, she's got to be report to her desk at 7.
Oh, I'd be.
Oh, like the ultimate anti-work memery happened tonight at the hospital because we're getting to like such bare bones staffing like across the whole board. Like we don't got nobody employed there, but Centera bought some pizzas to raise morale. There's only like 3 people working the whole hospital night, so they only had to buy like 1 pizza.
So they bought pizza to raise morale.
Yeah,
Thank you for all your hard work.
Here's a
slice of
shitty pizza that's been sitting on under a lamp warmer for the past 6 hours.
Was it Little Caesars hot and ready?
I have no idea. If they waited, if they, I'm sure they did it tonight, so they didn't have to buy it for the first shift folks, but they'd only have to buy 2 boxes. I mean, ain't nobody working there no more.
I mean, if you're gonna buy me pizza to thank me for my hard work, it better at least be like Pizza Hut or little Domino's at least.
That crust better be stuffed.
Yep. Just tuning in right now. This episode was disappointing to me. Hey,
it was mixed emotions. It was just okay. It wasn't my favorite, but it seems kind of hashed out.
It's not Daryl's most boring episode. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
because that episode with him and Beth,
yeah.
Man, with the blue corn whiskey out in the cabin,
that hot blue corn whiskey. I don't drink them. I don't drink them Bith beers with Daryl.
Negan would be smashing Maggie and be like, "Hot dog! I haven't hit anything this hard since that one." Wait.
Oh,
poor Glenn. Poor Glenn. Hospitals are empty because they keep firing folks over the poke.
That hasn't. We have till I think mid-October before they start. Well, before they threaten to let people go. They can't afford to lose anybody though.
Oh, you talking about over the mandatory?
Yeah, I'm calling chicken. I'll play chicken with them. I've already got the microchip, so I'm good. But I imagine a lot of employees gonna be calling chicken with them.
What? Just seeing if they'll actually fire them?
Yeah. Like, what are you gonna do? Fire me? I'm like your last employee.
I mean, medically qualified individuals aren't just like sitting around. It's not like McDonald's where you can just be like, "Hey, have you ever ran a drive-through window?" No. Okay, it's pretty easy. We'll show you how to replace the last guy.
One of the girls in the ER made the joke, like, "Hey, like if you dress as a sexy nurse for Halloween, like we will make your ass report for duty."
That booty gonna report for duty.
If you dress the part, you will play the part.
I wish I'm playing around with StreamYard. I've got it full screen now.
So my advice to everyone listening right now, like, don't get sick or die right now because it's not a good time.
The fool on the hill says, "I must go to bed before I become a walker." Night, people. He must have took an Ambien.
Well.
Like
I'm about ready to pop my ass one. But rest well. And
thank you for tuning in.
Don't join the Reapers because they will toss your ass on the fire.
Let's see. I've heard it's better to get fired so you can go back and sue after.
Oh my gosh. It would be it'd be an uphill battle, but not Lars, I don't know if it's true.
So it seems pretty unanimous in the comment section that this was not a fan favorite. Can anybody let's play a little game of positivity. Can anybody name something they did like about this episode?
I liked that Daryl got a bath.
He got Guantanamo Bay'd.
This is the first time I think I've seen Daryl bathe.
I mean, that looked like it sucks so bad too. Like a wet cloth over your face.
I've never, just like from like observing it, it doesn't look bad just having water dumped in your face, but like the way that people describe like dude, like you feel like you're being drowned.
Oh yeah.
Like, if that's the case, like I don't want to experience that. Like you can tase me. I'd try getting tased, but I don't know if I'd want waterboarding.
No, that drowning is one of my biggest fears. So yeah, that wouldn't go over well. It's like the second they put the sheet over me, I'll tell you where they are.
Yeah, I'll tell you everything.
I'll give you name, debit card, social security number, whatever you want. Just don't do that to me.
Eternal said that fire escape scene. It was a neat scene, but it was I thought it was pretty unrealistic being in a hot smoky room like that, like they would have died of smoke inhalation.
Well, isn't that
And
the
then he
case
saved-
a lot of times in fire-related
Yeah.
deaths? Like even if they do
It's-
burn up,
yeah.
they technically were killed by the smoke inhalation.
Long before they got made into a roasted marshmallow.
Man. Where is
Well, I like-
JP? I'm late. JP got the vaccine and changed the way he looks. Now he looks like this. That's
very
JP
transformative,
post-vaccine.
Yeah.
JP works third shift, so it's really hard to get JP on a podcast. So Matt has graciously decided to stay up with me so that I wouldn't do these alone. Because doing them
like
alone,
the rest of us worker ants, we're working half days, and by half day I mean 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Yeah, half a fucking day.
I did like the waterboarding though. Seemed appropriate for ex-military folks. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, well, that was without morals or codes of conduct.
Yep. Not a fan favorite. There really aren't many Reavers left. Yeah, they done killed half of them.
And yeah, I guess Pope's now burning the other half.
Like I'd feel bad if like you fall against a tree and you scrape up your back. Then you're like, oh shit. Why is it on your back? Don't ever turn your back on trees.
Quick, someone give me a pink belly.
Why do the writers of The Walking Dead think that nobody right now? I know that Alexandria is in Alexandria, Virginia, which is it's a whole different world from my part of Virginia. Do they think that everyone who is from that part of the United States talks like a Southern gentleman?
Yes.
I
still do.
Clearly, this guy is, from what I've been told, he's English, and he doesn't do bad, but they just go overboard with these Southern accents. Like, I live here in the South, and I'm not going to say I've never met anyone with a very thick accent, but it's not very common.
It's far and in between.
It's like subtle.
To get that, yeah.
And Matt is from Wyoming, and he's only been in Virginia for 3-4 years now.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're getting some Southern drawl in your voice?
I got a bit of a twang. Like if you had me next to my brother, like my brother has the more Minnesotan twang, where I got a bit more Southern drawl, like all you simple bitches.
Oh my God, I've caught the redneck. It's contagious.
And you woke up in the woods with your britches soaking wet.
Let's see. The guy being burned in the fire and dogs. Okay. AMC needs to stop with the one main character episodes. Daryl is not all of that. Love Norman, but it is always better with more characters. Absolutely. Yeah. Would you rather eat a dog or a horse? Oh, man. Horse. I'd rather eat a horse. What about you?
Horse.
Yeah, dogs have just been too loyal. Not that horses can't be, but
horses are just, they're as loyal as a dog. They're just big.
I've just never had an interaction with one. Let's see.
They flare their lips up sometimes too when you rub it.
Yeah. Let's see. Why did Daryl punch out the window instead of using that crowbar that he was holding 5 seconds? Yeah, here's this big piece of metal that I can break the glass and not harm myself at all. But you know what?
His calloused hands, his calloused hands are tougher than that crowbar.
His calloused balls.
They're the little wrecking balls.
Beaver says a horse definitely tastes like lean beef.
Yeah, I mentioned kind of like elk, but not as gamey.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever eaten horse. I certainly haven't eaten dog that I've been aware of. But I don't know.
Dogs.
I just imagine horse. I don't know, man. I'd just much rather eat horse. I don't want to eat either one, but I'm imagining this is survival situation, so I don't really have a choice. Huh. I'm playing around. So I have my webcam is here, but I just slid you over to the monitor over here. So it's
Did you get the new monitor plugged in?
Yeah. So now it's side profile.
Sweet.
So now I'm never really looking at the audience. I'm just looking side profile. This is cool. Maybe in a little bit I'll switch back. But let's see. Oh man. So all right, I need to get on these comments. It's a lot of comments now. Let's see. Junebug. Okay, wish him well. Hope all is well with both of you. Thank you, Junebug. Hope you're well too. Thank you so much for stopping in. Beaverus also like the sound design of the sizzling bacon when he was burned. That was pretty gory sounding. Yeah. It sounded mushy.
Yeah.
It's so dense.
It's some wet, dense bacon.
So does everyone else think Pope was
Oh
banging
yes,
Leah?
hell yes.
There's some sexual tension there.
It's what his God would have wanted.
You got my baby out of the fire, but that ain't gonna stop to put out the fire in my pants.
In my loins. I got this burning in my loins.
Some hot corn whiskey for some hot burning loins. Let's see. The next episode is really good. Thank you.
Well,
Thank God, because I've heard that Wyoming rocks.
If it was real, it would.
Yeah, we keep telling Matt that we don't think Wyoming's real because we've never met anyone from Wyoming before him. I'm still not. I think he's from Wisconsin.
There's a higher likelihood of that being true.
That you're from Wisconsin. Let's see. I've missed the podcast theory. What if the Reapers were after Maggie? Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. What if the Reapers are after Maggie because of the story she told them about the old man in the creepy house? Seems like Connie will be at that creepy house based on the trailer. We think Connie is like legless and everybody but me picked up on that being a rapey thing. The myth story Maggie told about the bodies.
Yeah.
Like I didn't. Okay, now let's switch back to Forward View. I didn't get that at all. Like the rapey thing, but apparently everybody else and their mama did. But I actually think I like it. It looks better on this screen. But then I'm looking that way. But yeah, it's let's see. That would it. So with Allie, do you mean that Connie is like hanging up with no arms and legs? Punks and Pranks says, "Hey, dude."
Yo, bro.
Hey.
What's up?
Hey, dude. Oh yeah, I forgot I can change the views. Fuck you, man. Submit to me. I am dominant. Oh, now we are equal. I like it.
I like this little StreamYard site. This is neat.
It would be amazing if it just didn't mess with my volume, man. That drives me crazy. I'm OCD about things, and to know my volume's being taken up and down. The horse I ate was bred for taste, so wasn't gamey at all. Wait a minute, they breed horses for taste?
Apparently, yeah, different flavors.
What? It's a common thing in Sicily. Huh. So if you go to Sicily, you can order a horse steak at a restaurant. Flavored. Huh. Oh my God, you have two monitors now? Welcome to the wonderful world of two screens. Well, I always did at work. And then my new job, I have two monitors. So it was only an amount of time before I had two monitors for the podcast.
Then you had a little shitty square one. Then I had to go do some illegitimate business to get you another one.
Yep. But you made it work.
And I'd do it again.
Yes, you will. All right, I'm playing with StreamYard and learning now. Okay, so now I know how to I was trying to figure out how to bring you up if you were saying something so that you could be the main person on the screen. But if I want to talk and I want front and center, I can click that. But then if I want to, I can do this. It just make you uncomfortable being the only one on the screen.
Hi, guys. So what did everybody think?
I like this better.
I do too.
And I feel like that's just too big. It's too big.
And that's why it was the bestest summer ever. The end.
Why is Daryl always getting captured? Like, come on, Daryl.
I think he just likes being captive.
You think so? You think that's like his kink?
Like if I could be in a small cage all day and like fed like kibbles and water, I think I'd be content with that.
Yeah. What about with Easy Street playing though?
I mean, I'd eventually learn to tune it out. I think I'd learn to accept it.
You don't think it would drive you crazy?
Well, I hear the same bullshit every day at my job, so I mean, I don't see no difference.
Helen Park says, why did characters from The Walking Dead never mention or reference past events like the farm or the governor's era? They used to. I mean, like Glenn used to talk about Herschel some and stuff, but I agree. Like, being this is the last season, I was really hoping for some callbacks. And I mean, we're very early in, so that could change. But I mean, I want some callbacks to like what made the show. And Matt, from our last podcast together here on YouTube, you said that your favorite season was the whole governor.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for reasons to put you as the main person on the screen. Oops, I accidentally kicked you out. Still learning StreamYard, folks. Thank you for your patience. Let's see.
Oh, man, you missed a fun night at Stone's, too, watching the Cowboys game. Every time the Cowboys got any points, I'd scream the Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl.
And Did they actually get any touchdowns?
It was actually a really close game. I think it was like 23-26 at the end. It was close.
I've been watching baseball all damn weekend, man. The Red Sox are playing the White Sox.
My boys, my boy lost to Brad's team today.
This June Bug says I had horse unexpectedly in Mijas, and it was gamey. It was horrifying. Everyone probably takes turns on Leah anyway. Coleman, no sir.
Bad.
Bad, Coleman. It was in Spain. But isn't Connie with Virgil though? Who? Refresh my memory. Who's Virgil? Is that the guy that was with Michonne when she was tripping balls?
Where's Parkour Boy?
I don't know. I was wondering. I was thinking like maybe he would like the Reaper because we saw him get taken off by what I assumed was a pterodactyl, but I mean I really thought he got captured by the Reapers.
Maybe he blended in and made his escape later.
I thought that at first that's who he was talking to. Sitting in the cages across from each other, but I don't know. I want to know where hardcore Parkour Boy is too. I'm trying to figure out how to make these comments bigger. Y'all bear with me. I'm still learning StreamYard, but there's something I can do to make the comments.
My brother's wanting, Ashley's wanting my brother to do some wedding Photoshop work, and this is what he sent us. Look how tiny she is.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Your brother did that?
Yeah.
Your brother's doing some Photoshop for your wedding photos?
Ashley wanted some work done, and he's just being a little shithead. I'll explain that later, but I really like that. Tiny she is. That's
freaking hilarious. Your brother's a genius.
Did I send you the picture of riding the horse too?
No.
I thought I sent it to you. Him on the horse out for his wedding.
Hold on, let me pull it up. It's kind of blurry. What's happening?
I know. It's so dang hard to adjust the brightness. Gosh dang it! This is so hard to do. Come on.
I mean, it looks like you're upside down.
Check your Facebook messages. I sent it there.
And let me pull you. There we go. Let's see. But yeah, Virgil. Refresh my memory though. Virgil is the crazy guy that had Michonne captured, right? Am I right on that? Oh, here's a good question for you, Matt. Who do you consider Rick's best friend, Shane or Daryl? Probably the one that didn't try to kill him.
Yeah.
I mean, I would definitely say Daryl in that scenario because Daryl wasn't banging his woman, and Daryl never took Rick out in the field to put him down like a rabid dog. Morgan. They are like brothers. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I think Rick and Shane had a great friendship that would have worked in the real world, like the pre-apocalypse world. But like, I mean, Shane just wasn't cut out to be allies and friends with anybody. He really just needed to be on his own, or just him and Lori. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I get all the comments. I always tell Justin the basic screen setting for StreamYard is all up in your business. It is, man. This really is unflattering. I'm glad I just finally tonight realized I can do that. Or I can be like, bow to me, little man.
you are small in comparison.
Or I can just be like, you out of here. Let's see here. Donkosaurus Rex. Yes, Morgan. Wait, what was the Morgan question? How did I miss it? There will be more callbacks. Good. I need callbacks, man. Like it's the last season. Let's see. Trying to catch up on the comments. Everyone who remembers those times are dead now, aside from 3. That's true. Man, that is depressing to think. Like, to talk about the old stuff, the only people that are around to talk about it would be Maggie, Carol, and Daryl. Rick, if he was back, but Rick's gone doing Rick stuff.
Oh, speaking of dead people, Ashley watched the last week's episode this morning. I rewatched that with her. And that scene, what was that? What was that black dude's name? That was where Maggie stabbed him in the head.
Wasn't it Cooper?
So it's on the tip of my tongue, but I told her what she said about like where she stabbed. Like, dude, what the fuck? I was just resting my eyes.
Like he's like, get her home safe. Then she feels him caress her head and pull out her knife. He's like, what the hell? Wait a minute. I'm just chilling, man.
I just need a breather, man. I just got.
What's up with all you people so ready to stab somebody in the dome? Jesus.
I can't let anybody die, and then she let everybody die.
I don't just play so reckless with other people's lives. There were like 15 of you, and now there are 3. What are you talking about?
I can't help him. There's like the zombies are 100 meters away.
Well, if you open the door, let him step in and close it behind him, everyone will be okay.
Sonny's comment here.
Let's see. I heard Pope described as a crazy, brutal, emo version of Mario. Maybe Luigi died, and ever since then, he's grown darker. I just hope there's a Waluigi. Or a Wowigi.
This is God's Mushroom Kingdom.
Is it just me, or did Leah seem a little uncomfortable with Pope making man bacon out of their comrade? I mean, I think everybody was like, here's a guy you've been working with for the last however long, and now he's, on the fire.
Maybe they also like not only the religious, but they also have the terminus mindset, like where they're cooking and eating people too. Maybe
they will eat him. He's in that pterodactyl nest from Kiss Save Santa. Where's Wario and Princess Peach?
Wah!
Wah! Waluigi, no! Wah! Let's see. Yep, Connie is with Virgil. Yeah, maybe some people want to become walkers when they die. Let's see. They actually talk about what they know. Each character has their own callback. Okay, great. That's what I want. I want to get nostalgic. He reminded me of Heisenberg.
Dollar store, Heisenberg.
Yeah, he's the
speaking of dollar store, like when you told me like where to find those Twizzlers, like I got to Dollar General, like I got the whole armful, so I got like 6 of them stacked in my kitchen right now.
Yeah, I introduced Matt to Orange Dreamsicle Twizzlers, and they are the best thing ever.
I only got 2 bags of the teriyaki jerky, but I got like a whole armful of those Twizzles.
Is that what you took hiking with you on Saturday?
Yep, I did everything that we do, but without you.
Matt frequently hikes with me, and he decided on one of our favorite trails we've been on to take his wife's family.
And, oh man, that water was so cold. I was a little hesitant to jump off that cliff, but yeah, I ended up doing it.
I told you it's the coldest water I've ever been in. Like Brad and I got in, and it's like you go down, and when you come up, you can't speak because the water's so cold, your diaphragm just constricts. I come up just like, I'm surprised someone didn't stab me in the head thinking I was a walker.
It's rest in peace, Justin. What the hell, man?
I'm cold. But see, that's how slow these one-off episodes are. Like, it's hard to stay on the topic of The Walking Dead because it's like not much happened. Daryl finds Leah. Leah's involved with a religious cult
Afghan mercenary crusaders.
Yeah, former soldiers, and they test Daryl, and he passes. and
they
then he
make human
burns.
bacon. Yeah.
So it's like it wasn't a
Discount.
bad episode, but it wasn't a good episode.
Emo punk Mario discount Heisenberg.
Wah!
And they all like to wear masks and badass dusters.
Maybe one day when we get enough patrons, I'll pay for the service of StreamYard, because if I did, I could put up stuff. So like I could show that little sale Waluigi video. Like you could post videos and have backgrounds and stuff. So go join our Patreon so we can do cooler stuff with StreamYard.
I need your money. Justin needs your money.
I would have liked to see Merle face the Whisperers. What the hell?
What the corn dog hell is this?
Yeah, I would have loved to have seen Merle last longer than he did. It's also what his girlfriend said. But
I God, there were no colored whispers among them.
Well, then Merle would not have been having it. Blue vines are the best. Blue vines. Is that a Twizzler?
Yeah, is that like a licorice type candy?
Is it like blue raspberry flavored? Because if it is, you son of a bitch, I'm in.
Son of a bitch.
Let's see. I hope they don't have Daryl kill Pope. It would just be so predictable. But they have to. They have to. I mean, like Daryl has to get all the cool kills, just like with Beta. We thought we were going to have a cool Negan moment, but alas, no. It was Daryl. I've been told how to share my screen. I'm going to try something completely unrelated to The Walking Dead here, but I just want to show something to see if this works. What was it? Waluigi? Is that what it is?
Waluigi.
Tell Waluigi. Let's see if this is it. Yeah, this is it.
Favorite on my.
Let me get past the ad. I know that for the hardcore Walking Dead fans out there, I apologize. I know this is a bit off the subject here, but I just want to see if I can share stuff, because if I can.
Justin has the poor man's YouTube too, so you have to go through ads.
Look, Matt, with your YouTube premium over there, all right?
He's got that FU HVAC money. He won't even get the premium.
Look, man, I like to save. All right, where's the share?
He is one chintzy bastard, let me tell you. He had me buying hot monitors for him, so just buying, like, dropping a couple bucks for a new one.
I think Leah will kill Pope, but may die in the process. Yeah.
No! That would be too predictable.
I think they are imaginary, but they mentioned it on The Simpsons once. All right, so where is... Wait a minute, where is share my screen? Hold on, let me see. Oh, share. Share screen. Let's see. Screen sharing is easiest with 2 monitors. Ha! I have 2 monitors.
You're welcome.
Share screen. Share system audio. I guess I got to pick which one. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm sharing something. Can you still hear me, Matt?
Yes, I can hear you. And I can see the screen.
All right, let's see if I can hear this. All right, guys, I know this is not Walking Dead related. It's so stupid, but I've never been able to share before.
Yeah, if we're mentioning Mario, we got to bring this up.
What are you doing? We already won, Mario!
I am doing what must be done.
Mario, we're on the same team. Please, this is my last stock. Think of your brother Luigi. Would he have wanted this for you?
It's so funny that you mention his name. Say hello to Luigi in hell for me.
You monster! It was you! Luigi didn't SD! It was you who team killed him!
Yes, it is true. I team killed Luigi.
But why?
I've never seen the extended version.
I haven't either.
It doesn't matter if we are on the same team. There can only be one true winner in Smash Bros. And I am going to make sure it's me, Mario.
Mario, please!
Goodbye, Seth.
Waluigi!
All right, that's enough of that. I've never been able to share a screen before, so I apologize.
Cool.
I just wanted to share
Yeah.
while I could,
But hey, that's the exact plot. Like that's exactly what unfurls in The Walking Dead.
so we
And
are
it's gonna be Daryl hanging on the edge with Pope holding a gun in his face, and Leia's gonna push him off, and Daryl's gonna go no, and Leia's gonna go wah.
Wah! But anyways, back to The Walking Dead. Do you think Magna and Jerry would die? I mean, I haven't seen Jerry yet.
Yeah, where's he been?
Jerry is another very well. I don't want to say he's not. You just don't see him no more. Like he used to have a bigger part, so I can't say he's been underutilized this whole time. But he's definitely. They just kind of put him on the back burner. He did have I keep forgetting because it feels like forever ago from season 10 because of the whole COVID thing. But I mean, he had a much bigger role last season. We haven't seen him at all yet. That's what happens. He gets married and has kids, and so I wonder. Now that I can share screens, I wonder if no stop. Wah! So I could probably just have a background here as we talk from now on. So I could be like, y'all are just seeing the making of this podcast as it happens. Episode 4, just look for an image, and like I could just put this up, open it up, big screen. Oh wait, no, don't do that. Anyways, okay, so this is cool. This opens up lots of different cool possibilities. Let's put Dollar Store Heisenberg there. Let's save that image. And now let's see if I can just use it as a background. Yeah, let's put that over here. Bam, now we have a background.
Damn, we are moving up.
Yeah. It all started after they caught me selling Blue Sky. Told me I could either use my smarts in the Army or I could go to jail. So I went to the Army. Oh, Heisenberg.
We are gonna win that Afghanistan war. Like, dude, like, we withdrew like a month ago.
Like that.
What?
What? But that's cool. I can share now. So what I'll try to do is to, if I have enough time, like find clips of the show from that episode and just kind of have them like looping as a background there. But anyways, and demonetized. We're not even monetized to begin with. So jokes on YouTube.
Unless you, the viewers, give me money.
Yeah, the viewers can change that. Join our Patreon and you can say to hell with that. Let's see. Do the other one with the dude from Resident Evil getting kicked in the nuts. All right. I will do that. Hold on. We're going to have a little more Walking Dead talk because I'm sure random people who have found us on the internet are like, oh, cool. Someone's talking about tonight's episode. Why am I watching a guy? Why am I seeing Cell and Luigi? So we'll give it a few minutes and we'll go back to that kind of as we get ready to wrap this thing up.
Yeah,
but
we got to wrap it up. I got to get my ass in bed soon.
I'm a deweener. Damn, I want to play Mario Kart with DBZ characters now. Jerry was like, peace out. I think Maggie's going to get most of you killed on this mission.
Damn.
Yep.
That's some Nostradamus shit right there.
Unshare screen. What are you talking about? I'm confused. Anyways. Later, Beaverus. Oh, no, wait. Later, dudes.
Yeah, it's quoting Jerry.
Pope reminds me of a bald Southern Captain Price.
Hey, it kind of does, yeah.
Yeah, he does, man. How does Makarov know you?
Except much more of a crusader than anything.
Like if Price was like, I don't fight for the British no more.
I fight for my God. By God, I fight for my God.
Appellation, I don't know what you're talking about. But anyways.
Yeah. Start 2009. It's a little early.
He's gonna dox himself. Yeah, like if there was porn on the screen, then I really need to know who the hell's, because this computer, this is also my radio computer. So they're like legitimately YouTube and StreamYard are the only sites I'll visit other than like my email.
Justin's got a dedicated porn computer. We're good.
By any chance, does anyone know anything about the new Resident Evil series? You talking about the one on Netflix? Because I watched that and it wasn't bad, but it wasn't particularly good either.
Like tonight's episode.
Right. Yeah. It's like tonight's episode. It's worth a watch. It
We come
just
back
isn't
to
going to blow you
start of the
away.
circle.
All right. Let's find this for our buddy Seth, and we'll leave you with this wonderful video that makes absolutely no sense from Resident Evil 2, but is equal hilarious. Oh, I got you. Docs. I don't understand these internet terms. I'm like, what does docs mean?
Like to
Is that some
reveal
kind
your
of shock?
identity, like where you live. Like it just puts you more in harm's way of people harassing you.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I was like, what? I don't know what
Like
this
Coleman
means.
Domingo is going to show up on your doorstep, ready to fuck.
Chill kicks Leon. Let's see if I can
What was-
find that.
What was Iron Man's address in Iron Man 3?
I don't know, but they blew that shit up.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna do to your house if they find out where you live.
This is for getting sidetracked.
Why are there Sidewire missiles coming towards my house?
All right, so here's the
Shit.
video. This is by request. So Seth wanted to see this. So I'm going to show this as we get ready to wrap it up. I apologize. It just wasn't as much to talk about. Maybe next week there'll be more that we can talk about in terms of The Walking Dead. But tonight was pretty cut and dry.
Emo
Daryl,
Mario discount. Yeah, Dollar General, Heisenberg, and Daryl is.
yeah, like it was.
Daryl getting his first bath on screen. Thank fucking God.
Waterboarding or not, was happy the man finally got a damn shower. All right, let me get my screen share going again. Oh, this is so cool. I'm glad I'm learning things. Screen 2, share audio. And here you go, Seth. This is the video we're going to kind of go out on, but we'll tell you bye before we go. This is so stupid, by the way, but I love it. Language warning.
Surprise, motherfucker.
What is going on here? Kill this guy!
Get off me, you piece of shit! God damn it!
Stay back!
Get the fuck off!
Mister, I don't think I like your attitude.
Kiss my ass.
Oh, hold on. Let's see. Did I disconnect? I can't hear you, Justin. I can't hear you. I can see your mouth moving.
Oh, I'm muted. All right. Sorry about that. So yeah, no, I didn't realize you were asking about the Resident Evil movie. Yeah, they've made some questionable casting decisions on that, so I'm gonna go see it, and I'm hoping for the best, but I'm not expecting much. But anyways, now I have audio. But that's gonna wrap it up. Let's hope next week's is, as people say, more entertaining.
If not, we will have a whole series of YouTube videos lined up.
Yep.
To fill time.
If next week's episode of The Walking Dead is as uneventful as this one, we'll just have a ton of funny videos lined up that will probably make you unsubscribe from this channel.
And we'll give our best Daryl impressions.
Rick. Nailed it. I love you, Rick.
I love you.
The only thing I love more than Rick is not showering.
I love you, Leia. Well, you're going to have to take a shower then, buddy. I am conflicted.
I am conflicted. Please pass more blue corn whiskey. But hey, that's going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope everybody has a wonderful week. Don't forget to check out our Patreon. We are constantly uploading to that, so lots of bonus podcasts.
I'm going to try to make it to your house this week, too, to do to work on or do some fridge maintenance and do one.
To do the fridge maintenance, to do a Patreon cast, all that good stuff. So make sure to check that out. In the meantime, he's more B.O. than man now.
You guys give us your money.
Yes.
I asked nicely.
He did ask nicely. So, but I'm going to go to bed because 4:30 is going to get here super early. So everybody have a good night. Yeah. Matt, thanks for joining me.
Yes, it's been fun. I'm glad this worked out the way it did.
Yeah, that worked out great. Now if I can just get my headphones set up corrected, which I'm working on, we're going to be in good shape.
I will find some to steal for you.
We'll see you on Patreon, and we'll see you on YouTube and all other platforms soon. Have a good night.
Good night, you big, beautiful bastards.